RoSPA's roots can be traced back to 1916 when, at a public meeting in Caxton Hall, it was decided to elect a London Safety First Council. Initially set up to tackle an alarming increase in traffic accidents, the council launched a campaign to get pedestrians to face oncoming traffic. It was so successful that fatal accidents caused by people stepping into the path of vehicles fell by 70% in 12 months. Fast forward more than 90 years and RoSPA is still working to save lives and reduce injuries, not just on the road and at work, but at home and at leisure too. RoSPA's posters, with their striking designs and hard-hitting messages, have decorated public spaces, factories, offices and schools for decades, helping to pass on potentially life-saving advice to the masses. Tufty Fluffytail, the road safety squirrel, is still fondly remembered by many former members of the Tufty Club, which was established as a nationwide network in 1961. At the peak of its popularity, there were more than 24,500 registered clubs in the UK.
RoSPA was created in 1916 to improve road safety, and even today this is still one of our major areas of activity. One of RoSPA's proudest achievements in road safety campaigning was the first seatbelt law, which has saved over 60,000 lives since it was introduced in 1983, following an amendment put forward to the Road Safety Act by RoSPA's president. Another one of RoSPA's road safety campaigns is about drink driving. We've been campaigning for the government to lower the drink drive limit and introduce random breath testing for many years, so far without success. But we're certainly going to keep campaigning on this issue because we know it will save lives on our roads. We've been campaigning for lighter evenings for decades, as evidence shows that an extra hour of daylight in the evening all year round would save scores of lives every year.
One of our guiding principles is that life should be as safe as necessary, not as safe as possible. We now promote good practice in teaching children and young people about safety by encouraging them to think about risk in practical scenarios. Our campaigns have been instrumental in safety improvements in the home that are now taken for granted.
It will come as a surprise to many people that the most dangerous place they can be is in their own home. Every year there are over 5,000 accidental deaths in the home in the UK, and over 2.7 million people will attend accident and emergency.
Every electrical item that you buy now comes fitted with a plug, thanks to a 5-year campaign which persuaded the government to make fitted plugs mandatory in 1991. We're currently working to raise awareness of the risk of loop blind cords after our own research revealed there have been at least 22 tragic deaths of young children since 1999.
The latest development that we've had with the blind cord safety campaign is that we're now offering a service to local authorities whereby they can come on board with the campaign, and we will help them get leaflets and cleats as well out to parents and carers of young children. Now the cleats are very useful because they can be installed at the side of the window to make sure that the cord is tied up safely out of the way. The leaflet that we're using is the Make It Safe leaflet. It's got really useful information in there and gives families information on how they can tie up their looped cords using different devices to stop these accidents from happening.
We're working hard to make new and existing blinds and curtains safer. We've so far given away more than 100,000 safety devices to families across the UK. Our newest and biggest challenge is to ensure that public health authorities in England make accident prevention a top priority. We currently have more than 12,000 registered campaign supporters. Whether you want to raise awareness, fundraise, or just keep up to date with our progress on the latest safety issues, you can stand up for safety by pledging your support to the RoSPA campaigns which matter to you. To find out more and to sign up to support our campaigns, visit www.rospa.com/campaigns.